Okay, so welcome. Hope that you are feeling good today. We're going to start lying down really comfortably on our back. So I sometimes recommend having your feet on the floor, knees together, but you can also extend the legs, whichever feels more comfortable on your back. So if you feel you're happy lying completely flat, then just do that. And then either let your hands rest on your belly or out to the sides, whatever feels best for you. And then just have a little wiggle, have a little fit. Maybe take a stretch, maybe just wiggling, maybe scratching your nose, rubbing your eyes, whatever fidgeting you want to get out of the way. Before we get going with our practice, so once you've done that fidgeting and you feel comfortable, you're not going to be playing around with your clothes, you're not going to need to move anything. You can just rest here completely still, lying on the ground, taking a pause. So just relaxing, taking it easy. And as we take this pause, it's a really nice time just to briefly reflect on how everything's going. How's your week been so far? What are you proud of? What are you grateful for? So just picking maybe one for each, what you're proud of, what you've achieved, what you're grateful for, what you've been blessed with. Maybe you've got so many things, you can't just reduce it down to one. But try and find at least one. Sort of a positive picture of how the week's been so far. There's no doubt that all of us can find something. And then we'll start to move into the future. Have a think about how you want that future to look. What are you looking forward to? And what do you hope to achieve? Again, maybe just picking one for each of those. Maybe you've got so many ideas of things you look forward to. Maybe you have so many things that you are setting your mind to right now. Just try and be clear. Be positive. And then focusing on the now. Now is the only thing we can really change or control. So think about all the positive things you're grateful for, all of the things you've already achieved. Think about hope for the future, your things you're looking forward to, the achievements that you have in your sights. And think about what you can do right now to maintain this positive momentum. Is there a particular idea or feeling, sensation that really spreads this positive message through your whole being? And just be clear and see if you can pick one word just to sum up your feeling, your energy right now. And then start to picture that word in front of your eyes, as if it was written on a page. And as you look there, imagine you're writing it over and over in your own hand. Clearly writing this positive idea, positive feeling into your mind. And then imagine that word is just floating off away, out of your vision and into the world. And then start to take a nice deep breath, and as you inhale, imagine the world is giving back all that positivity, all that warmth that you've sent out. And then as you exhale, calmly, and giving back that warmth, that positivity. Inhale through the nose. Nice deep breath, warming the air as it comes into the body. And then exhale, calmly. Inhale, filling up with breath. And then exhale, calmly. We'll do a few like this. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling deeply. Inhale. And exhale. Continuous rounds. Inhaling fully. Exhaling fully. Breathing in. Breathing out. Couple more times. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Breathing in. Breathing out. And let the breath return to normal. No control. Try to inhale now. Try to reach your arms overhead. Let's take a big stretch. Pointing your fingertips, pointing out your toes. Now take a little wiggle here with those fingers, with those toes. Just waking up all the extremities of the body. And then softly start to bring your knees up into your chest. Wrap your arms around, hug them tight. Maybe from here, just take a gentle little rock, side to side, nice and steady. Just shaking the body this way and that. And then keeping a hand to each knee, start to softly circle the knees away from each other, keeping the feet together. This nice gentle movement, we're starting to wake up the body. And try to keep that positive feeling, that positive idea within you. And you just rock out steadily here a few times. And then go a few times the other way. Just rolling out through these hips, nice and steady. And then keep your right knee in. We're going to stretch the left leg away. Bring the heel to the floor. Hug this right knee nice and tight. Maybe just gently rocking the knee side to side. All of this just waking up the joints. Waking up the muscles. From here, start to bring the hands onto the back of that thigh and extend the leg up to the ceiling. And then bend your knee and bring your heel into your hip. Inhale, lift the foot up. And exhale, heel comes down. Inhaling, lifting. And exhaling, lowering. A few more. As you inhale now, point the toes. And then exhale, lead with the heel. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, lower. Last couple. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Final one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then as you inhale, lift this foot. Take some nice circles around your ankle. Really steady circles. And noticing where you feel this down the length of the leg, to the front of the leg, to the back, to the side. It might be different. Circle the other way. Make sure you balance out. Holding here, point the toes, lifting up as you inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhaling. And exhale. Straighten out that leg as much as you comfortably can. Inhale. And then exhale. Bend the knee back in. You're going to take that knee into the opposite hand and just gently take it across the body. Little stretch. Last one on this side into glutes, into the hip. And the knee can float above the floor. Doesn't need to come down. And so just letting this knee float. Your left leg is still straight. We're going to take this left hand out to the side. And then start to bring your right hand up and over. Closing the hands together. And then as you inhale, we're going to take this right arm. We're going to follow the arm with the gaze. We're going to open up. Exhale, closing, hands together. Inhale slowly, opening up. Follow the hand with your gaze. Couple more times. Exhale, closing. Inhale, arm floats all the way up to the ceiling and out to the side. 2 more. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Last one here. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And then gently from here, as you exhale, bring this right knee back up. Bring the left knee up to join. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a little hug there, nice and steady. And then bring the head back down. Let's keep the left knee in close. We'll do the same thing on this side. Right leg begins to extend out. Holding the left knee here. Just for a moment, just to really get the stretch going now through the hip. And then we'll gently bring the hands to the back of the thigh, unfold up to the ceiling. As you take an exhale, bring your heel into your hip. And then inhale, lift the foot up, pointing the toes. Exhale, heel the hip. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, heel in. Inhale to lift. Exhale, heel in. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, point those toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale to lower. As you inhale, begin to lift and we'll circle the ankle here now. Nice and slow and steady. And keeping the other heel grounded on the floor, lifting the leg up high. Noticing where you feel it, maybe it's different on this side. Circle the other way. You notice it through the front, the back, the sides of the leg. Maybe you feel it everywhere. Taking a couple more little moments here. And then point the toes, lift the leg up, just holding now for 3 breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling 2 more breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling 1 more time. Breathing in. And then exhale. Bend the knee, bring it into your chest. I'm going to take this knee now and just give it a little rock side to side. Before taking it in the opposite hand and bringing it over to that side. Again, it doesn't need to hit the ground. You can just float here. We're getting a little stretch into the glutes. Just noticing as always where you feel this. And then start to bring the hands up to the side. Bring this left hand over to your right. Palms come together. And then as you inhale, lift the left hand to the ceiling and follow it with your gaze all the way over. Exhale, close. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. Inhale to open 2 more times. Exhale, closing. Inhale, opening up. Final time. Exhale, closing. Inhale to open. Just hold for a moment. Breathing in. Breathing in. Slowly bring the knees now back up to the center. Hug them in. Lift your chin. Let the back press down onto the floor. Chin's coming up really high. And then slowly releasing down. From here, your options either to roll onto your side, push up to sit, or to take a gentle rock up and down your back. And keep it gentle, keep it steady. Chin tucks in so you have no risk of hitting the head. And eventually you'll come up to sit in boat pose. So you're balancing on your sitting bones, the very lowest bony bits. And then take hold of your big toes here for me. Bring the legs together. Let your shoulders relax. So your arms are nice and loose, your shoulders nice and loose. And just encouraging the heels to come level with the knees. And those knees are coming right into the chest. Your chest is pushing forward to the knees. You're just holding here for a couple of breaths. And if you need to make space for the chest, maybe you open the legs a little bit wide. You can keep them glued together, up to you. Last little breath here, in. And then as we exhale, we're going to release the feet. And then just cross your ankles. Find yourself sitting cross-legged. We'll do a couple more shoulder stretches seated here. So checking on your sitting bones, you're lifting up really nice and high. Ribs drawing in, spine is lifting. And then just slouch for a minute for me. Just let everything soften. And then imagine from here that we're slowly stacking the spine up on top of the sitting bones. So you're pulling the lower back above those sitting bones, above the hips, and everything else is lining up. And then as you exhale, bow the chin, soften in. Inhaling, rolling up, lifting up the spine. Imagine you're sitting up. And then exhale, rolling in. We'll do a couple more like this. Inhale, imagine that spine stacking up. And then exhale, slouching down. Inhaling, rolling up onto the sitting bones, sitting up, full head comes up last. Last one. Exhale, rounding back. And then inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Now you find your perfect posture. The whole spine stacking, one vertebra on top of the other. From here, inhale, take the arms all the way up to the side, lift them up. Take a big stretch, clasping fingertips together. Push the steaming away. Hold up till here, look up to the hands. And then as you exhale, slowly bring the hands out level with your shoulders. And you're going to do thumbs up with those hands. So with your thumbs lifting to point to the ceiling. Just slowly now going to turn to look to the left. And at the same time, the right thumb is going to turn down. Inhale back to the center. Exhale the other way. Inhale to the center. Nice slow breath. Exhale, turn. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. We'll do one more side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. And exhale. Inhale, coming up. Let's release those arms again all the way up to the ceiling. Reach them up nice and high. And then as you exhale, start to bring this right hand down. So to bring the left hand onto the very top of your head. And then just gently encourage the head all the way down towards your right shoulder. There's no pressure from the hand. It's just resting there, encouraging the direction of travel. From here, slowly turn your chin to face the shoulder. And then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, chin to shoulder. Inhale, lift. 3 more times. Exhale, chin to shoulder. Inhale, lift. Keep the shoulders down. Don't lose the spinal posture. Exhale. Inhaling to lift. Last one. Exhale, turn. Inhale, lift. Let's bring both arms again up to the ceiling. And then exhale, left hand down, right hand to the head. Same thing. Start to bow the ear in towards the shoulders dropping away. And then as you exhale, start to turn the chin down. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, forward. 3 more times. Exhale, chin in. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, chin in. Inhale, looking forward. 2 more. Exhale, lower. And inhale to left. So from here, let's bring both hands up to the ceiling last time. Look up, stretch out the throat, reach up all the way high as you can. So from here, clasp the fingertips together behind your back, let your chin drop down low now. And gently pull those hands back. Just take a moment there, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Chin dropping low. And then release the hands, bring them onto the hips. So you're making wings here. As you exhale, we're going to curl forward. Bring those elbows in towards your knees. And then inhale, open up, pull the elbows as far together behind your back as possible. Exhale, they come forward. Inhale, rolling back. Exhale, forward. Inhale to the back. 2 more. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. And inhale, open. And then release. Give the shoulders a couple of rolls one way. Couple of rolls the other way. And let's bring the hands forward. Let's roll over onto hands and knees. And just take a second, stick the hips back to the heels, extend those arms forward, nice, long. And as you inhale, come up onto all fours, bring the weight forward. Exhale, sink your hips back. Inhale, rolling forward. Couple more times like this, exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward, last time. Exhale, sinking back. And then this time as you inhale, tuck under your toes and start to lift up. Take a nice downward facing dog. Maybe you walk the legs out a little bit here. See how that feels as you just rock out the knees, checking in with the lower body. Maybe you shake the hips from side to side, fidget about as much as you like here. Keep breathing steadily. You're going to do 2 more breaths. When you've had enough movement, come to stillness and just hold. Think about really locking out the elbows and the knees so you really straighten out through the arms, through the legs. To draw your belly button into your spine. And then when you're ready, we're slowly going to look forward and step the feet to the hands. Hanging out there at the front of the mat, just shaking the legs, shaking the arms, the torso, everything just rocking out softly, this way and that. Just rolling through, head stays heavy. And then as you push the feet down, start to roll the body up to stand. Find your way up, full and proud. Shoulders down as you inhale, just lift up. Reach up, really extend up through the arms, through the legs. Imagine every fiber of your body is stretching to that ceiling. And then exhale. Begin nice, slow fold down. Let the hips stay high as the chest comes low. And then take an inhale, look forward, lengthen up. Exhale, step the right foot back. Hold here, inhale, look forward. And then exhale, step the left foot back. Lower your knees and bring your chest down. From there, inhale, belly down, chest rises up, cobra. And then exhale, push back and up, downward facing dog, or take a child pose if that's what you prefer today, and the hips come onto the heels. So listening to your body always, trusting your body always to know what it wants and to know what's best for you. Separate your toes, separate your feet, have a nice distance there. There's room for the hips to space out. Last breath here, inhale. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, step the right foot forward, look forward. Find the left foot coming to the front, and then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way down, chest to thighs, hips raise high. And inhale, lifting. Try to keep the back nice and flat as you pull yourself all the way up to stand. Arms up, pulling up to the ceiling. And then exhale, come back down. Same thing. Back nice and flat, body folding in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back, look forward. Step the right foot back and lower the knees. Lower the chest between the hands. And then inhale, the chest is forward and up. Exhale, back and up, child pose or downward facing dog, whichever suits you best. Listen to your energy. Trust your body to tell you what it wants. Breathing deeply here. 2 more rounds. Inhaling, spread those fingertips and toes. Make a really firm foundation for the body. You're really supported by the floor. Last breath in. And then as you exhale, bend the knees, step the left foot to the hands. Inhale forward. Step the right foot to the hands. Take an inhale, lifting up. Take an exhale, folding in. And then as you inhale, float back up to the ceiling. Hopefully starting to feel warm with this flow. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Maybe lift up your toes, stretching out through the legs. Exhale, folding in. Step the right foot back. And this time, we're going to stay here. We're going to bring the right hand next to the left foot. We're going to pick the left hand up, taking a nice twist. Left hand to the ceiling. Start to look up to that hand. Checking in how the legs are doing. So we want to make sure the right toes are directly in line. And that knee is still facing the floor rather than twisting here through the hips. So building up stability. And this hip is maybe coming down on the left side, about level with the knee. Maybe it's higher. See if you can not let it drop too low, particularly if you're flexible. So straight through the joints. Last breath, inhaling, looking up. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower the right knee and untuck the toes. And start to take this left foot back. And then just take it out. There we go. Have a little balance here. Lifting the left hand up. I like to add balance in early before we get too tired. So we've really got a chance. And this back foot might move around a little bit just to help you balance. Try to have the toes untucked, so toenails to the floor. Take a big inhale. Feel expansive, like a big star shape here. Exhale. Pointing the back toes towards the edge of the room. Really pushing this heel away here. Last one, inhaling. And then as you exhale, bring the foot down. We're going to use a bit of impetus. We're going to pick the right hand up off the floor. So again, we're kind of creating this star shape with the body. We're going to bring the left hand onto the thigh. And then give the glutes a little squeeze. Start to pull the body into your central line. Everything zipping up into that spine. And then start to pick the right hand up. The palm turns to face towards the back of the mat. You're going to this nice big straight line up here. And you can stay reaching up to the ceiling. Or you can take a little lean, make a little stretch there. Again, keep squeezing the glutes as this top hand reaches over. 2 more breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more breath here. Back toes pushing into the floor. And then slowly cartwheel these hands down. We're coming into side plank. Your choice is to stay with the knee on the floor, or you can gently pick it up to join its partner. Holding here. Inhale, keep those arms straight and strong. Option to add in a twist. Exhale, float this left arm underneath the right. And then inhale to lift. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Drop that right knee if you prefer. Inhale to lift. There's no harm in changing the posture through. Last one, twisting. Inhale to lift. And then we're going to exhale, both hands down, looking at your mat. You can lower the knees or drop down halfway if you're comfortable in chaturanga. And then inhale, lifting up, extending toenails to the floor. Exhaling, choice of a child pose to pause or take those glutes up as you lift there. If you're coming from up dog, I want you to step over the feet and really think about giving the glutes a squeeze so you protect the lower back. Lead with the glutes as you push up, or just go back through kneelings if you find that your back is dropping there. So really straight backs, no curving through the spine. Let's do one more breath here. Deep in breath. Resetting, rebalancing between the two sides of the body as you exhale. Bend the knees. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward to join. Take an inhale, lift up halfway. Take an exhale, folding down. And then inhale, floating up. Reach high to the sky, extend through the sides. Exhale, fold back down. We'll do the other side now. Inhaling, lifting up the toes perhaps. And then as you exhale to fold in, step the left foot back. And then bring the left hand onto the floor. Bring the right hand up. And as though you're twisting through the waist, the hips aren't moving. So checking here. The left knee should be able to go directly to the floor. The left heel's pushing away. Strong there through both hips. So maybe this right hip is about level with the front knee. Don't worry about it too much. Overthinking it. It's not as good as just feeling it. Seeing what feels right. We're getting that strength going. Got just 2 more breaths here. Breathe in fully. And out. One more here. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, lower the knee. You're going to slide this right foot out and take our balance. Pointing the toes towards the edge of the mat. With the right hand up to the ceiling and breathe in deeply forward. And again, you can move this left foot. You might just find it naturally pivots. Pushing the back heel away. Strong through both legs. Squeeze those glutes. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. We all lose our balance someday. And then exhale. Lower the back foot onto the mat. From here, you can push the front hand off. And find those hands parallel. So again, you might move this left leg now. Work on squeezing in the glutes, pulling up into the center line with the belly, with the ribs. And once you're happy here, the right hand down. Start to pick the left hand up. And just straighten this arm up towards the sky. Bring the right hand down, and then maybe you encourage a gentle lean over. Inhaling fully. Exhaling fully. Couple more rounds here. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more here. Inhale. And then exhale. Cartwheel the hand down. Lift the right hand up. And maybe you bring the left foot up to join the right, or keep the knee down. That's really up to you. And then an option to stay still or thread through. Exhaling to bring the right arm under the left. Inhaling, lifting up 2 more times. Exhale, threading through. Inhale to lift. Last time, exhale through. Inhale to lift. And then exhale, bring both hands down. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. And then inhale, straighten the arms, extending back. Exhale, drawing up to the ceiling. Take 3 breaths. Or rest in child pose. Hips to heels. Nice steady breaths here. Inhaling fully. Exhaling fully. 2 more rounds. Breathing deep. Relax the shoulders. Relaxing the body. Finding a way to hold here comfortably. And then when you're ready, take an exhale. You're coming to step this left foot forward, step the right foot forward into fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down all the way, chest to thighs, hips are lifting high, and then inhale. Hands come ripping up to the ceiling. And then from here, sweep the hands down by your side. Check your feet are together, as long as that feels comfortable. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to sink the hips down, reach the arms forward. Pull those hips back. Imagine they were pushing back into a wall behind you. Your knees are coming right back away from the toes, drawing in with the belly so your back is on. You're reaching forward just to help counterbalance. And maybe you start to lift up the toes one more time here, keeping the balls of the feet down. So we're just stretching through for 3 more breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling, maybe for the next 2, you drop the toes, lift the heels. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhaling. And then exhale, lower the heels. Fall down into the thighs. Take an inhale, lift up, look forward. You can exhale, bend the knees, step the right foot back. Inhale from here, lift up, nice high lunge. Drawing the fingertips up to the ceiling. Push the back heel towards the back of the mat, but keeping those legs parallel. So maybe your hands come onto your pelvis, checking that both hips are facing towards the front of the mat. Give those glutes a squeeze, nice and strong here. Maybe your front hip is coming level with that front knee. The knee staying over the ankle. So staying quite steady in these joints. Breathing deeply. Last 2. Inhaling. Exhaling. Final one here. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg. Bring the back heel onto the floor. Open those arms wide. So coming into triangle pose. Again, give these glutes a squeeze, take really strong through the back of the body, activating all our muscles. Reach the left hand forward, and then let it come onto perhaps the thigh, perhaps the shin. No pressure in that hand, it's just gently supporting you. And then if you can, turn to look up to the top hand. See if you can maintain your balance there. 3 breaths here. Pushing the feet down, extending up through that right arm for 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, lifting up. Bend the front knee now, so you're in warrior 2. Just take a couple of moments here, checking you're engaged through the legs, you're feeling strong on both sides. And then start to gently bring the left elbow down towards the knee and reach the right hand all the way up to the ceiling. Pushing both feet down. Take your big expansive inhale here. And then as you exhale, turn to look down towards your front toes and towards the top of the mat. From here, you're going to gently step the back foot so you come up on your toes and start to direction your left hand towards that space at the front of the mat in front of the toes. And then think about picking up the back foot, keeping the body facing sideways. Now we're coming into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Lifting the right hand up. Maybe you straighten the left leg, maybe you bend it, particularly if your arms aren't quite long enough. Feel free to grab hold of something to support you with it. As you inhale, pick up the back foot, see if you can level it up with the hips. Take an exhale. 1 more time here, inhaling. And then as you exhale, rebend the front knee, place the back foot carefully down. Pick up the front toes, pivot round to face the side. And then softly begin to take a little bow halfway forward. Hands resting on the hips. Maybe you take that bow now all the way forward. Toes pointing towards the edge of the mat. Surrendering down. Head heavy. Hips lifting high. Push the heels down. Breathe deeply. 2 more rounds. In. And exhaling. Take 1 more round here. Inhaling. And then as you exhale, inhale, slowly lift up halfway. And exhale, stand up all the way. Turn back to face the front. Bend the knee. Step the hands down. Step back. Lower through. Inhale it, lifting up either belly to the floor or just hands and feet. And then exhale. Let's come back up to the ceiling. Breathing deeply here. Inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more rounds. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more round here. Inhaling. And exhaling. As you inhale, look forward. Let's set the right foot forward, left foot forward, take a fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. And then inhale, float the hands right up to the sky. And exhale, hands down by your side. We'll do 1 more round of Utkatasana, chair pose. So inhaling, stick those hips all the way back, hands forward to counterbalance. Reach the hips as far back as they go. Squeeze the legs together, breathing deeply, inhaling. Exhaling, maybe you lift up your toes. Inhale. Exhale, maybe the toes come down, you lift the heels, last breath in. And then exhale, folding down, release the feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back. So steady those feet. Inhale, come up for your lunge. And just set those feet. So your back heel's reaching towards the back of the mat. Front knee over the ankle. Pressing both feet equally down. Giving those glutes a lovely squeeze. Hands to the hips. Have a little look. See if you're facing forward here with those hips. And then raise the arms. 2 more breaths. Inhaling. And exhaling. 1 more breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. As you inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring the back heel to the floor. Open up. We're coming into triangle. So back foot faces the side, front foot forward. Start to reach the right hand forward. And then bring it down towards the thigh or the shin. And lift this left hand all the way up. Turning your chest to the side. Keep breathing deeply. Steady rounds here. Both heels pushing down, both glutes switched on. Belly drawing in. Back nice and in line with the spine. Last one. Inhaling. Looking up if you've got the balance. Exhaling. As you inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bend that front knee. So you're in warrior 2. Both toes pushing down. All 10 gripping into the mat. Again, we've got this squeeze through these glutes, a slight feeling of lift rather than surrendering down. And then as you exhale, bring the right elbow to the knee. So you can stay here. This is your first variation, a nice little side angle posture. Start to look down to the floor. And then choosing either stay there or start to look to the top of the mat. Once you've got that top of mat in sight, we're going to bring the hand down. We're going to slide in the back foot. And again, this could be enough. Or maybe you think about picking up the back foot. And then turning to face the side or even up to the ceiling. Very hard to talk and balance at the same time, I will tell you. If you've got the balance, lift your heel up on the back foot, lifting the toes to face the side. Return to look up. Breathe steadily here, in. And out. 2 more rounds. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last round here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, rebend the front knee. Lower the back foot. We're going to pick up the front toes. Turn on the heel to face the side. Hands to your hips. And start to bow. Humbly forward. Into that nice prasarita fold. Hands can come onto the legs or down to the ground, whatever suits you. Taking your time here, folding in. Letting everything soften down a little bit closer to the floor. Breathe deeply in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more in. Out. Inhale, final one. And exhale, start to come up halfway. Inhale, coming up all the way. Turn back to face the front of the mat. Bend the knee, bring the hands down and step back. Lowering through knees, chest, chin or halfway. Inhaling, lifting up all the way. And then exhale, come back either down dog or child pose, your last round. Letting those hips reach all the way to the back of the mat. Hands gripping down, strong through the body. 2 more breaths there, inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more breath, inhale. And let's exhale, we'll lower the knees. And take those hips right back to the heels. Surrender down, soften down. Come back to that positive word, that positive feeling that we started with. And as you let the third eye, the space between your eyebrows, ground into the floor. See if you can once more picture that word, written in front of your eyes, written in your own hand. Breathing steadily. Fully in and fully out. Inhale. Exhale. And breathing deeply in. And as you inhale, start to slowly roll yourself all the way up. Bring the legs out in front. And as the feet stretch away, just start to take a little bow forward now. Hands resting comfortably on the legs. And just very soft in the back. Keep the gaze forward, so we're looking towards the feet rather than looking down towards the knees. So your neck is going to stay elongated, reaching out with the rest of the spine. And then just taking the softness through the body as you just surrender down. Take 3 more deep breaths here, in and out. Surrendering down, 2 more breaths, in and out. 1 more breath here, inhaling and exhaling. And as you inhale, start to lift up. Bring the right knee in and let's wrap the left arm around. Take a great big hug. Turning to face behind you. Relaxing the shoulder down and just let the chin gently drop into that shoulder, into that collarbone. Completely soft here. Loosening up through the body, relaxing the body. Last 2 rounds, breathing in. Breathing out. Final one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly come forward. Let's bring both knees up. Take hold of your toes, come back into that supported boat pose, lifting the spine up. Holding here. Legs together. We'll separate the legs if you want to make a bit more space for the chest. Inhaling in. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. And as you exhale, the right leg is going to extend. We're going to bring that right arm around the left leg and start to turn, just hugging the knee in closely towards you. Softening here. Breathing deeply. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last 2 times in. And out. Final time in. And then exhale, come back forward. Bring the knees in. We'll do 1 more boat pose. Your choice to lift the feet, or you can just float the arms this time. Lift the chest and hold here for 3 breaths. Maybe you point the toes. to really engage. 2 more, inhaling, exhaling. 1 more here, inhale. And as you exhale, the feet come down. Bring the hands behind you. Separate your feet just slightly about the distance of your hips. Just take a little rock the hips, side to side. Just rolling through. Last little set, each side. And then coming back, you're going to roll down onto your spine. You're going to push the feet into the floor and then just start to roll the hips up to the ceiling. And then slowly roll back down. Do a few of these, rolling up and then slowly rolling down. Rolling up, hands to the ground as if your fingertips are reaching towards your toes. Do 2 more, rolling up, rolling slowly down. Last one, gently rolling up and then holding, drawing in the belly button, the glutes, everything pulls right into this central line. Last couple of rounds of breath in and out. 2 more, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time here, in. And then as you exhale, bring the hips back onto the floor. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug. And just take a gentle rock, this time rocking the whole body side to side. And then gently keeping the right arm around, take the knees both over to the right side, take the hand out to the left. Just relax there, your left shoulder down, knees to the right. Breathing deeply in and out. 2 more times, breathing in, breathing. 1 more time, inhale, exhale. As you inhale, come back to the center. And then slowly roll over to the other side. And just supporting the knees, giving yourself this little kindness, this bit of support. Allowing yourself just to be a positive word once more painted across your forehead, through your third eye. Continue to breathe steadily, deeply. Then inhale back to the center. Bring your feet to the floor, let the knees fall apart, and then reach your arms above your head. Hands together, elbows softly out, creating a diamond shape with both the hands and the legs. Closing your eyes, letting everything soften now. Everything switching off, all the muscles, all the joints, loosening up here. Allowing yourself to let go. Slow down the breathing. Slow down the body. Stay here or start to straighten the legs. Come into Shavasana, the whole body softening into the ground. Hands coming down by your hips. Eyes softly closed. Taking your last few moments of complete relaxation. Deep inhale. Once more, breathing in that warm, positive energy from the world around you. And as you exhale softly through the mouth, giving that positivity back. Inhale, breathing deeply through the nose, warming the breath, warming the body. And exhale softly. Last one, inhale deeply. Exhale. And then start to move your fingertips and your toes. Wiggle out the hands, the feet, over the neck, turning each side. Lift your arms up overhead. Let's take a big reach there. And then slowly bring your knees up towards the chest, wrapping the arms around the legs. You can roll this way and that. And gently start to push yourself. So you find your way up to sit. Eyes still softly closed. Last moment of stillness to pause and reflect. How you feel right now. The positive energy you've created here in this moment. Knowing that you can maintain this, keep this positivity with you. Wish you a beautiful rest of your day, rest of your week. Take care of yourself. Keep that positive energy going. Namaste. Take a great big deep inhale. Rise up your arm. And as you exhale, bring them down. Open up your eyes. Come back to the world. And thank you very, very much for practicing with me, with us as part of this today.